been working with Gary Murphy. I don't know, some of you all know Gary, some of you don't. Pat Murphy, I don't know where I get Gary yet. Patrick grew up here in Rogersville. His family owned the old Murphy Oil Company, but anyway, that gives you a little background. We sold him some property in 1997, 26 years ago. He has expanded 6 times in that period of time, always just small enough that he'd come in under any grants or anything for the state or TVA or the county or anything like that. I think he got one, but he had to relinquish it because he didn't meet the guidelines altogether. But we met with him up there the other day, and we met a new person, Dan Goldman, and they are with Arab Global. And Garrett, I keep wanting to say Garrett for whatever reason, Patrick merged his company in with that group. And you know, a few, and to let you know, Arab Global Corporation is a huge conglomerate. And they've been around since the early 60s. And they're into all kinds of mass transits and things of that nature, and dealing with glass. They make the partitions like on transit busing and things of that nature. They don't have many anymore, but taxi cabs and things like that to separate the drivers. And with this day and time, with everything, you know, all the shootings and everything going on, it's a safety deal where they put in all that. That's their largest business. And what Pat does up there, as you know, is he takes glass and tempers it, does all kinds of things. All of your microwave fronts, your oven, see-through doors and things like that they produce up there, and a multitude of other things. But anyway, when we met with them the other day, we had, and this board had voted to sell them 3.5 acres of a 7-acre plot up there in front of them, because during those 6 expansions that he's already had, he's absolutely bound by other property owners up there now. And so when we met with the new guy, Dan, he said, you know, we want the whole 7 acres because we're going to have projects that are going to be coming in addition to the one that we were talking about. He's talking about a 30 to 50,000 square foot new building there on the site with an initial investment of about $8 million and 20 additional employees. Right now they employ about 130 people there. So after we met with the Phipps Bend joint venture group, has already voted to sell them the full 7 acres. And so we need to act as a board today to add from that additional, the original 3.5 acres up to 7 acres. 7.1 acres. Can I get a motion to that effect? Got a motion, a second. Is there any question about this? Like I say, right now the state has met with them, and we're real pleased. Like I say, this has been a real success story for a local entrepreneur, and we really expect to see things take off again for him. This will be his 7th expansion since 1997 when he started the company. So, okay, we've got a motion and a second. All in favor of selling the 7.1 acres to Techni-Glass? Say aye. Aye. Any opposed? So moved.
Just out of curiosity, how much per acre? How much per acre?
I don't know that we would reveal that, to be honest with you. We sell our land at cost if it's appropriate.
And when you say it costs, do you mean what you originally paid for it or at market value?
We don't sell it at market value, obviously, but this land is owned by the Phipps Bend joint venture. When we sell a piece of property, we have to pay TVA back so much per acre, and then we have to pay back the Kingsport Industrial Board, because they're the ones that contributed the original $750,000 that purchased the Phipps Bend joint venture, or the Phipps Bend industrial site.
Even though they're in a different county, they're influencing what happens here.
I don't think that should be allowed.
It's a joint venture.
It's a joint venture with them. They put up the original capital to purchase the property.
The county couldn't afford it.
The county couldn't afford it at the time, 30 years ago, and they see it as a benefit to the whole region, because this is the largest industrial site in northeast Tennessee. And so they were willing to join in with us, and we've had a very good success story with them for over 30 years now. So,
Right. I mean, driving around the industrial park, there's a lot of empty buildings out there too.
I don't know of any empty buildings out there. Where do you?
Which one do you think is empty? The big one?
There's several. I mean, they're not real big facilities, but they like,
I think they're all full, all the buildings.
All the buildings are sold and full of something. I don't know.
Some of them are just using for selling out storage.
it might have been a storage building I was looking at, but